Hi ladies, happy Friday. Wow, my lips are very dry. All right, so I just wanted to jump in a quick video on a Friday. I know probably a lot of you are out there partying it up. I am home, finally came back from a entire week of traveling in Miami, lots of meetings, lots of dinners, very busy, and you can tell that I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling great. It's not that I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling great. It's just that It's just that you can tell that my body it's in need of some comfort food. And so before I reach for the cake or the Twix just coming out of the airplane, right? You know where they have the stands, right? When you're out of the airplane, where they sell you the magazines, and then you see like the Twigs and then the Snickers. So I told myself, let me just make it home. I know I'm craving sugar. I know I'm craving. I'm also in my period, so I know I'm craving the chocolate or the cacao that has magnesium. So let me get home and make something that's a little bit better. Hey Adri, so good to see you. Make something that I know it's better for me, and it's only 4 ingredients. Also, I was talking to Gabi, who is tagged in the video, and it's going to be her birthday next week. She was like, oh my God, I love the Facebook group, but I would love for you to give us some alternatives of how to, combat the chocolate craving. And it's something that all women get, and it's because when we have our periods, the blood that we are essentially releasing through our menstrual flow, it's basically we're losing a lot of the magnesium that we need, and so cacao has magnesium, and so that's why we crave chocolate. So I'm gonna share with you, and ladies that have done the program with me know how to make this dessert and know that it's kind of like the hey Odie, happy Friday. Know that making this dessert, it's allowed in my protocol because it doesn't have gluten, it doesn't have dairy. But what it has is a little bit of sugar, but it's the sugar that it is a raw sugar. It is not processed. And even though it is sugar, right, it's raw honey, but it's kind of like the best thing that you can give your body without spiking your sugar levels in your blood that much. So for me, it's kind of like the best remedy when I'm craving chocolate. So here we go. I'm going to share with you how I do it. It's just 4 ingredients. You can add more things, or you can just do it with 3 ingredients, depending on what you like. So the first thing that I got is my raw honey. There are different brands. I'll share with you that one. There's also this one, the raw honey bee. You can find them in Trader Joe's. Nowadays, it's pretty much everywhere. So it's easy to find. So I got just a small tablespoon. You can see here of honey. This honey is really delicious. So it's not that much, just a little bit to give some sweetness to the cacao, because the cacao powder is truly just cacao. It doesn't have any sugar. This is the one that I use, is any cacao powder. If you look at in the back, it doesn't have any sugar. It doesn't have anything. It's basically cacao, which comes from, this one in particular comes from, we bought them in Peru. But you can buy it anywhere. Like I used to have other ones that I would buy online through Amazon. It's not a problem. So just 1 little spoon of honey. This is how the cacao looks. Depending on how you like it, I'm gonna put just 1 spoon as well of the cacao powder. And then I have some hot water that I was heating up. So you can just add a little bit, and I'll share with you how it's looking. Just a little bit to kind of like give a little bit of liquid consistency. Let me just turn the page of camera. You're gonna start kind of like mixing everything together. Now I like to make a little bit. I don't like to make that much, because just by having 2 or 3 spoons of this, you realize how rich it is and that you don't need a lot. So you see how it's a little bit kind of like liquid. What I like to do, if you have at home, I like to add some maca powder. A lot of us already have maca powder, so it's not hard to find. We know that it's a root, that it has a lot of antioxidant characteristics, helps with hormonal imbalances. So I just like to put a little bit just to kind of like make it a superfood chocolate dessert, but also give it like a fudge consistency. And so now you just have to like mix it all up with love, with mindfulness, thinking how this chocolate is going to help you with all your cravings, so you're not going to want to have any more sugar, any more sweets for the night. Don't reach for the fries, don't reach for the popcorn. Just have your chocolate that you need, have a little bit of sugar, and it's going to be delicious. It's already creating that, you know, that kind of like fudgy consistency. And Adri, tell me if I'm wrong, but you made this all the time during the protocol, right? It was something that anytime you got a little bit of a sugar craving or a chocolate craving, you will make it. Like I remember you telling me I wouldn't survive without that recipe. And then the other thing that so those are the 3 recipes, right? So the honey, the cacao, the 3 ingredients, sorry, and then the maca powder, and then just the hot water. Now, if you buy coconut, which I do, I buy the dry coconut. It doesn't have any sugar, only 2 grams, actually very little. It has some protein a little bit. It has some sodium, but it's truly just raw, dried coconut. So I like to put a little bit to give some consistency, make my own dessert. I also like to add nuts if you like that. So walnuts will be a better option and will look great with it. It will taste great with the coconut. And you can also add some bananas. I like to do grapes sometimes, but tonight I'm just in the mood of 2 small pieces or small spoons of chocolate and cocoa. And with this, obviously I didn't want to make too much because I don't want to eat too much. I just need like a little bit. So it is ready. Like now I'm just gonna like grab another spoon because this one has a lot of maca powder and just taste it and see how it is. Let's see. It's very chocolatey. So it's so rich, ladies, I'm telling you. Once you have 1 or 2 spoons of this, boom, forget about cravings. Again, you're not gonna want to reach for anything else. So that's the recipe. I know Gabby was asking me and wanted me to share what to do when we have those cravings. The other thing that I would add is if you have coconut milk or like unsweetened coconut milk, which I have here. Oh, this one is vanilla flavor. This one is from Trader Joe's. You can also add some coconut milk to have a little bit of a better consistency. It's really up to you. Yum, I love raw honey. I use it to mix with almond butter and sugar cravings. There you go. So that's the other thing that you can add. So it depends on what your mood is. You can add some almond butter as well. But Addie, try with a little bit of cacao powder. Seriously, at night, whenever you want to reach for that ice cream, and I know Ale loves those cookies, don't fall for it. Don't fall for the cookies. Just get some cacao powder and make your own chocolate fondue from a healthy base. You can add the nut butter as well. It gives us a different consistency. But I would add, just be very careful with the kind of cacao powder that you buy. You're laughing. This again, I bought it in Peru. You don't have to buy it in Peru. I will post the link of the ones that I bought online. Just go on Amazon, organic cacao powder. Boom, easy to find, and it's very rich. You're not gonna regret it, and you can use it in smoothies and everything else. So I hope that was helpful. It's been a super busy week, but I'm happy to be home, and what I need is just my chocolate fix and a little bit of hibiscus tea. Here's my hibiscus tea. For those of you who are not familiar with it, I know Nati loves it. I know Adri loves it too. Ori, maybe something that you should consider, because once you have your chocolate, you want to have some tea to kind of like get the taste a little bit of your mouth. And just the hibiscus tea specifically is good for inflammation. So sometimes, depending on how my day is, at night I'm feeling a little bloated, depending on what I ate, or if I didn't eat. Like today I didn't eat much, but I just wanted to wait for my chocolate fix. So I'm gonna make my tea, and then after that, it's truly a tea that mixes all flavors. So after that, you feel like you're good to go. You really don't want to be eating or drinking anything else. Hey Alicia, congratulations on your wedding. I know you got married recently, so congrats. Just watch the video again if you wanna get some tricks on how to make this delicious dessert. The other thing that I wanted to share, which is something that I had today specifically, is I got home and I had a little bit of a headache. So what did I do? Instead of reaching for the Advil or the Tylenol, you guys can guess, yeah, essential oils. So that's what happened today. And I got my peppermint here. And what I did is something that Abigail taught me. I got a little bit of peppermint oil, and I know Adri knows about this trick too. With a little bit of coconut oil, put it here and here and here. And honestly, headache gone. Headache gone. I still have a little bit of the reminiscence of the headache, so I'm gonna put a little bit more in about 5 or 10 minutes. But I'm telling you, it truly does the trick. So whenever you're feeling tired, first get your chocolate fix. Second, if you have a headache like I do, drink some tea, drink some water. We're usually dehydrated, which I'm usually dehydrated after a trip, after the airplane, and so I'm gonna have my tea, and then the peppermint oil for a headache as well. It's so good, and so it just gets you to have the results faster than anything else. All right, ladies, so that's all I have for Friday night. Let me know if you have any questions. It's awesome to see Adri and Ori and Nati and Alicia. I'm gonna post the recipe or the ingredients in the comments. If you do make it, can you please take a picture and just share it with the group? You just tell me what you did, tell me what you add. I'm sure you're gonna love it. All right? Anything else that you want to tell me? I think we're good. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for watching. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend, and I love you all. Bye-bye.